So, just to amp things up, I have a very entertaining video that I saw for Mass Effect 2. I'm not going to play the same song I have been, because that's going to drag eventually. Full credit goes to the creator, and this is their logo. They just did one of the greatest things I've ever witnessed.
Is this the real life?
We're at war. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
Is this just fantasy? No escape from reality.
Shepard, the Collectors have suddenly targeted humanity. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
The best of the best.
We could knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
Remind me never to get on your bad side.
Garrus the soldier.
I didn't shoot him.
Professor Mordin Solus.
Yes, yes.
Zaid Masani. And Grunt.
I'd never stab you in the back, Shepard. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Here's the plan. You're going through the Omega-4 relay. We're going to shut down the Collectors.
This just gets better and better.
Please, I didn't do
No one said you could talk, jackass.
Mamma mia!
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Let's not go there.
Gas, maybe?
Whatever.
No.
Murder,
I do
assault,
have
Airborne
some
virus.
ideas.
kidnapping.
This platform is immune to organic disease.
Oh, here we go. Destruction of a space station.
Nothing really matters to me.
I just adore that that existed. Like, I find that to be far more entertaining than the actual Suicide Squad movie. Alright, so let's pull up the game now that we're all amped up. Alright. So, last time I picked up Tali, Samara, and Thane Krios. So first thing I'm going to do is go have a chat with Thane, and then I will start doing loyalty missions. Gotta have my honorary welcome to the team chat with Thane. Okay, he's in life support, yep.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Alright, extra probes. Very helpful if I need to
Do you
grind
need something?
resources. Let's have a chat.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
He's right. He's very good at what he does. Alright, so let's hit the CIC, and I'll pick a spot to get started. I don't want to do Lair of the Shadow Broker yet, because I know that is going to be super rough. That is going to be a hell of a fight. So... Alright, I'm going with assault armor. So...
Samara wants a moment with
Oh.
you, Commander.
Well, if I'd known she had her loyalty mission ready, I'd have been there. So this one doesn't have any combat at all, but I don't know if I have the Paragon requirements for it.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
I remember hearing her called an Ardat Yakshi.
It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems.
Right.
She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not
You had no
accept
idea
it.
what to do.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
Technically,
all this
she's not
happen?
wrong.
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
That was the right size. See, this is... Yay! This is another situation where I can't understand the Renegade option. Because with the end of Samara's loyalty mission, you get to choose whether you take Morinth or Samara with you. I don't know why you'd choose Morinth. Just doesn't make sense. Let's see. We're already in a spot where I can help Miranda, but I don't really use her much. I want to stick with helping people that I plan on using a decent amount first. So immediately I could go back to Tuchanka to help Morden, or Tali. I don't want to do Garrus quite yet because, you know what? Let's go with Omega. Help Samara out. Alright. Let's land on this mining rock. Let's see. So I'm gonna bring Samara with me because that way we can get information on her loyalty mission. And I'm bringing Miranda as well because I had a mission involving one of her old contacts. Team Biotics, I suppose.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari,
let's see.
Arya Talok may have tracked her movements.
Yep, this is where it is.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting.
This information could weaken Arya's organization.
I'm touched.
He's been doing this a long time.
No, just wondering if you knew.
Don't worry about it. Now, back to business.
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that.
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Very nicely done, my friend. And as I promised, your reward. I really appreciate what you've done, friend. I'll toss in something extra for your trouble.
Oh, nice.
Great doing business with you, Shepard.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response.
Come on, let me in.
Alright, real quick, I'm gonna make a save point. I don't think I'll have any issues with Morin. But better safe than sorry.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Let's take care of Samara first.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi.
Arya knows her stuff.
You haven't taken steps to kill her.
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I don't remember if I remember how to deal with her entirely, so hopefully there's clues in the apartment.
Come on, let me in.
Strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
In other news, the future attacked another in a series of huge failures to collide with galactic purity.
Sure, man.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
There we go.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. I swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
Absolutely.
I'll examine her things.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years without refund.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad.
Elcor
I
artist
don't want anything
Forta.
bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
So Jarut's name.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human.
quite. Asari are
When we
not
dance,
technically
and the
female.
helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger,
Helix.
a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash
Alright.
from Omega.
I think
Close
I've
the
got
holo journal.
Jarut's
This is
name.
Morinth's work.
Halleck.
She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. And she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark
I'm not so
that
sure about
attracts
that.
her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. I think VIP section is down. Real quick, I'll check for money. Washi visor. See, look at this. A hack module.
This looks
Doubles
interesting.
the amount of time for hacks. That's good. I feel like that'll add up. Ooh, sniper damage. Get that for Garrus. Nothing done. Okay, real quick I'll check the store down here. Heavy weapon ammo.
I'll take it.
Didn't have enough for shotgun, but between the two, I'd be happier with Garrus doing more damage than Grunt. Grunt's more of a tank. Alright.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Giroux.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
That is a very good... That is a fantastic state to think about things. Samara.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Alright.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
I appreciate the bond that Shepard and Samara have. Like, it's very, very nice. I need to lure her out.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good... Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Alright.
Lots of money on display here tonight.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
Let's see.
Hi again. I already said
No thanks.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
Alright. I think I need to do one more in order to get her attention.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Floret. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang members.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's on to her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her.
Alright.
I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Alright.
I can do that.
Terminal eternity.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can do
Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
It's hot.
I think this is the last thing. I think it's only.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
It's good that she remembered.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
Alright.
My name is Morin.
Oh, hey, that
I've been
works.
watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
Okay, so it
I've
was
got a
only
booth
3
over here in the
things.
shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Because that doesn't sound creepy.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Everything I hear has something good about it.
I see you're a man of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Halleck?
It slithers through my soul.
Alright.
Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures, learn a new way to see the universe.
Alright.
Breathtaking. When I travel, I find
I feel
myself
like this
drawn
is
to
definitely
dark,
one of the
dangerous places.
hardest missions.
Violent
'cause
places?
You need to
Violence is the surest expression of power.
pick the
If you're
right
the strongest,
options.
you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most, is willing to do anything for it, has the power.
Are you willing to do anything for it?
I haven't decided yet.
Now you're toying with me.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby. And
That
I
worked
want you to know.
perfect. Okay, now I just hope I have high enough Paragon to hold it together, because that is a very entertaining reaction. Alright. Keep Morinth busy. That means I'm just going to be screwing around.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now?
Okay, so
I certainly
that's
do.
the same kind of pill bottle that they had in that Neff woman's room. Assault rifle damage. Heck yeah.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Lovely. Like, she screams a serial killer. She really does.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Mm-hmm. See what I mean?
A gift from a suitor.
That is
The statue's got more
a Krogan.
personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Let's see. I think that's everything in here.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where
Let's
the similarities
see if I can do it. Hopefully.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Okay.
Look into my
There we go.
eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Oh, there we go.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The
She's
bitch
never found
herself
someone to
found a
muse,
little
so that's
helper.
just a funny reaction. She's like, oh. Oh, that's a problem.
Morin.
Mother.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish
Like,
this.
why is this even... Why is this even a choice? I don't understand it.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Splat. Calamari, anyone?
I am ready to leave.
Is that
this
not an
place
okay joke
and
to
get
make?
on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Alright.
Let's go.
Samara's dealt with the Ardat Yakshi, proving loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hope. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. I think we have enough problems with sociopaths without inviting a legit serial killer to the squad. But, you know, that's just my thought on the matter. Alright. Oh, that said talk to Thane, so I guess he's got his mission ready. Oh, hang on. Oh, I almost have enough for the shotgun thing. So I'll just have to remember and come back after I do another mission. Wonder which mission I should do next. I don't really have a preference. Like, I'd jump at the chance to go do Tali's real quick. Garrus's could be good too. I don't really have any preferences at this moment. Edie often provides you with valuable mission and progress updates. Listening to her is a good idea. Yeah, so... I have to imagine Edie's the one that writes these little tips at the bottom of the screen. And that just adds to the hilarity to me.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Let's see which upgrades I can equip for myself. The cane. I love that thing. AP sniper rifle, yes. Assault rifle damage, heck yes. Alright. Making strides to actually being good at crap. That cane
Thane
is going
would like
to
to
be
speak with you,
legendary.
Commander.
What's this area, Michelle?
Okay, let's talk to Thane. While I'm down here, I'll see how Samara is adjusting from her loyalty mission.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things.
Same with us all.
I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Well, that's not the choice I expected.
Because
Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Huh. You know, if I have to hit the Citadel, why not bring Garrus and Thane? I'll do Garrus' mission, then I can take care of Thane's. Both of them are very limited as far as time goes, so I should actually be able to get both of those done. Okay, there's the Citadel. Now, it's a good thing that plotting master relay jumps doesn't cost fuel, or else I'd have to make as organized a path as possible. So why I chose to do the missions in the order I'm doing them, or what idea of it that I have, is that I want all of the loyalty missions done before I move on to the DLC missions, because those are going to be harder, especially Arrival and, well, I remember having problems with Overlord, but Arrival is going to be the hardest of them. So I want to be as leveled up as possible, meaning as many missions done as possible, because the final mission I'm going to be doing is the suicide mission. Let's see, I think I'll do Garrus's first. Got Samara. Yep. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't know why, but Thane's alternative appearance. Here, look at this. My man's a biker. I mean, it means we don't have to stare into the empty orbs of his soul, but still. Okay. $280, $355, $240, $250. All right. Let's see what we got. They both got snipers. So, because Garrus actually has a fight, I'm going to switch him out with, let's see, I think it's the Blue Suns. Let's go with Grunt. No, Jack. Eviscerator, Carnifex, this should be fine. Collector, Incisor, Pulse. Alright, looks good.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is...
Yes? I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Isn't he so courteous? Okay, the warehouse is down here.
This looks like...
I just talked to him on the wards market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it! Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this.
Just like that.
What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district.
Just that easy.
Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations.
Right, so if I had
here
played
on
the
Citadel.
original Mass Effect, I may have encountered Harkin.
He's using C-Sec to help those scum.
No.
He was the first
Well,
human member of
not
Citadel
really.
Security.
He got fired from C-Sec a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. God.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
Factory district, let's go. Oh, so that guy yelling about a refund, that's actually a running joke that we'll see in all 3 games. In the first game, he's trying to get his refund. In the second game, he's trying to get his refund. And in the third game, he gets, like, a toaster or something. It's great. Customer service at its best. Booster shockwave, why not? Alright, in one of those prequel cars. Let's do it.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Look out! Switch up.
Bleeding skull.
Calm down, Jack.
On it.
Oh, does this already have it? Yeah, that one already has it active. Does this one already have it active? Wow. That's not supposed to happen, but I'm not complaining. Alright, let's hit it.
No sweat.
Got my armor, got my self all loaded up. Why that was in a trash can, I have no idea.
Enemies ahead. Down. Light him up.
Threat neutralization initiated.
All right.
Nothing can stop me.
Man, Jack just makes things fly.
Hostile engaged.
Engaged.
That was a good shot right there.
vehicle. Request assistance.
Alright, so far so good. Gotta be very careful going through here. I think I'll run out of ammo pretty dang quick. A wall safe. Okay, what do we got? That one's easy. There's that one. Alright, there we go. Cool 1500.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Exactly what does he smell like, Garrus? Ah, crap. That was my bad.
Taking cover!
I'm going down soon! Get him off me!
Hostiles up ahead!
That's me, dumbass!
Shield down.
Gotta love the Blue Suns. They're a bunch of idiots.
Firing a high impact shot.
Excuse me.
I'll destroy you!
My dog seems to find my talk about the Blue Suns offensive. He might be a traitor. I'll keep an eye out on it.
Take me.
Making progress. Alright. What?
Rerouting power. Operating casualty. System failing. Rerouting power.
Okay, that one got interrupted because there were guys shooting at me. This time I'll wait until there aren't.
Scoped and dropped.
Crap, I accidentally used Metro. Come up there. I'm trying to use overload like that. And I'm not in it tonight. I need to fix that switch.
Offline. Excuse me.
This should slow him down.
There we go. Alright, I got that one at least. Every credit counts. Medkit. Power cells. Iridium. Alright, let's break into this guy's laptop. Left his bank account open. Rookie move.
Getting close.
Trouble incoming!
So far, so good. Oh, that's a commando.
Nice shot.
Heading in for the kill.
No, Jack, take cover, you fool.
Engaging hostiles.
Nothing can stop me.
Light him up.
My man can just shoot through stuff.
Fire in the hole.
Alright, let's
Heads
whoop
up.
him.
Grabbing cover.
Like a toy. Blow his damn head off.
Well, I don't know if I blew his head off like Jack
Heavy
wanted.
mech overhead. Watch out.
They're kidding. Oh, sweet lord of rat-tat-tat.
Light him up. I need cover. Grabbing cover.
Oh, man.
Defense systems active.
I'm going in.
god, it's got the high ground. Okay, well that was a pain in the butt, but I lived. That was no small amount of hatred, but we take those. There we go. Managed that one, okay?
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Oh hey, forged IDs. Alright, that's extra money right there.
You worked with Harkin at CSEC?
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass back then too. But I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Easy revenge,
Harkin
man.
may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
We won't catch him waiting here.
Right behind you.
Shepard could not decide what pose he wanted to be in for that cutscene. Alright. Okay, this looks like it's an upgrade, so I'm all for that.
We can use this.
Man, make Garrus even more of a freak of nature, why don't we?
Patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Why don't you just turn around?
Fire, they blocked
Subduing suppressed. Impact. Collision proximity warning. Collision proximity warning. Impact imminent.
Stay there.
Collision proximity warning. Missile. Impact. Imminent. Requesting.
Punch through their armor.
Fire in the hole!
Light him up.
Enemies ahead!
fall damage is a son of a gun. But so are enemies with those. No! I was doing so well. Number 37. Can we get a number 37? Back to the fun of it. Hopefully this time Jack and Garrus don't do something stupid. Okay. Let's try this again.
We can use this.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Come on, Jack. Pick him up.
Like a toy!
Great.
Excuse me. Rerouting power. Proximity warning.
Really, Jack?
Warning, attack exceeds unit potential.
Come on. Are they just gonna keep spawning?
Get ready, people.
Garrus again, my god. Survivability is not my man's strong suit. There's not even a freaking gunship for him to make out with, so who knows?
Have engaged.
Is that more mech? Well, that was a pain in the butt. Didn't realize the enemies would keep spawning in. I don't know how different that could have gone otherwise. I don't know. he does recognize him.
Harkin's going to regret this. Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs, incoming!
Do you really think you can take me down, Garrus?
Maybe I should have brought Tali. Dumb idea time. Okay, if I can get that Ymir's head to blow up, it might actually do enough damage to take out the other one. Didn't work. Went for the tech armor, but accidentally woke up Garrus and Jack. That could have gone worse, but I didn't need to waste that meta gel. God, this one mission almost bled through my entire stock. Please be done. Hopefully that's the combat part of this mission over with. I cannot take another death on this loyalty mission. That was very morale inhibiting, I'll be honest.
You were close, but not close enough.
Garrus ambushed him.
Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
He's been thinking about that line.
We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
That was unnecessary.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going.
Yeah, if you were a big fan of Garrus like I am, this is one of the harder missions to deal
There's
with.
a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I like how dumb that option is.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Hold the gun up,
Yeah,
which means you could
I
hit
hope
him in
we
the
can do
chest.
this again real soon.
I
didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
And he is. Weird little transition.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this. Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
You just want me to get him in position?
Basically, keep him talking for a minute. When I've got him in my sights, I'll let you know. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
It's weird how the animation moves. It's like a dream sequence here. That's a Viper sniper rifle, I believe. Yep.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Listen, Sedonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick, and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just... go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sedonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
Saved your life. Gave Garrus a guilt trip.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
Oh wow, that
I'm not so
look
sure.
good.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sedonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Garrus's traitors have found dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for the mission. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard. They'll be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate.
Charlie is soaked. Haley's pointing the hose right at his face, and the dog's walking right into it and jumping at it. Just crazy. Can't believe it.
Alright. Now Garrus has a third costume. Kinda slick, not gonna lie, but it's still broken. Since I'm already here, I'll do Thane. I'll bring Kasumi. I don't know why, but I feel like she'll add something to this. See, both of these are good. Reduces the cooldown almost completely if the target's killed by it, or increases the damage. I'll go with rapid, I suppose. I guess that just means I got an aimer.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs.
The CSEC office may have more.
Yes?
Alright.
My
I don't
associate
think
is
this
trying to
mission
find his
does
son.
anything
We think a local
combat.
criminal may have
so...
hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked at Kara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
Bailey's a good guy.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Okay, Mouse is up here. Shepard has one of the greatest lines if I go renegade / bad cop
Those
route.
Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinaki.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
More sniper damage. That one directly affects me, so I'm going for it.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What do you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Everyone forgets the mask is...
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
Makes sense.
You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job.
Hey, Sanchman.
I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot.
All right.
The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
All right.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough right there. That's a good thing to ask him.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
I was the only good thing he had back then.
Thane species
But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Have a eidetic memory, but it's so powerful that if they have a lot of emotions connected to those memories, it will basically trigger all of them to flash through their head.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm.
Yep.
Smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him. That anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight.
So that's definitely part of something I mentioned a while ago, a few streams ago, that all the inhuman species in Mass Effect, they are distinctly not human. They aren't just, oh, they're human, but they're green or something. They all have different cadences, ways they move. Turians, like this gentleman here, and Quarians, like Tali, are specifically based on a completely different amino acid. And also their knees are backwards, like a dog.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Kellum.
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
Alright.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
I plan to improvise. No plan survives contact with the enemy anyway.
I suppose that's true. I won't interfere then. This will be difficult. If we're too gentle with him, his advocate will get past Bailey. If we're too rough, well, we need him alive.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
I place my faith in you, Shepard.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. Who the hell are you two?
Let's see. Oh, I think I can tell them I'm a Spectre. They, technically speaking, don't need to listen to laws? Ah, crap, this renegade option. Look at that. Dang.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a CSEC interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate. You two are in way over your head.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you. Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another credit in my pocket. Yeah, thought so. Chicken shit.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
This isn't working, Shepard. We're making no progress.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right.
That's one of the greatest lines of dialogue in this entire game, I think.
Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
Well, I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Okay, that's a pretty
Where
good
were
one.
you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Shepard's line about cutting his balls off and selling them to a Krogan is actually a callback to a conversation you can have with Rex in the original Mass Effect. Apparently, some Krogan think that it somehow helps with the genophage.
How do you want to play this?
I'm not sure.
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
Oh yeah, so Thane is awesome. He's as much of a ninja as Kasumi.
Amon
Check
Kira,
this crap
Lord
out.
of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
He doesn't even have cloaking tech.
It's been wonderful. I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Okay, that's a keeper.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
What's that saying from Avatar? That 2010 movie? Nobody ever looks up.
Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Target in sight. Can you give me an update?
looks like a shakedown. I wonder if he's using blood pack. They love being messy. Oh, there's that generic club music.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
No sign of trouble. I see him.
Maybe you'd better do the damn job I pay you for. I got that.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes
Blood
from.
pack.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around.
Why does it say that's Shepard? That's
You're running
Thane.
for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see it.
There's Kolyat.
Kolyat!
Oh, C-Sec!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Okay, C-Sec's on its way, I imagine.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need... What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
You're doing him a favor, Bailey. Thanks.
Yeah, well, send me a Christmas card or something. I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Alright. Thane's dealt with the sun. He needs to be clear of any further distraction. These personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Oh no. Alright, let's get back to the ship. See what I can do about upgrades. I want to imagine Kasumi was just hanging out here, probably pickpocketing the security guards while we were dealing with this.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain. You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
You'll have...
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what
that has to be one of the most god-tier quotes not said by Shepard. Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Alright, let's see what kind of upgrades I can grab for myself before we move on. It looks like I'll have time for 1 more mission, so that's 4 total.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh god. Okay, never mind. I was stuck for a second, but then I'm not. Ooh, heavy pistols sometimes deal double damage. I like the sound of that. See, this looks like it'll be useful. Plus 50% submachine gun rounds. I won't need to worry about running out. You know what? We hit Garrus's. Let's hit Tali's. Quarian Flotilla. The decisions you make in ME2 could have dire ramifications in ME3. Some of them. Definitely some of them. I can confirm that much. Alright. We have Miss Tali. And I'm gonna bring in Garrus for this. Oh, I'm going to be right back. Sorry about that. We had a bit of a situation. But all is well and right with the world now. We can hope. Okay, I'm gonna give Tali the Geth shotgun, not only because it's appropriate, but because we're fighting Geth on this mission. So, we need anti-Geth weaponry. Meaning, my rifle is good. Yep. Alright. Now, let's make sure Tali doesn't lose her
requesting
home.
permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Garrus should actually solve some of their problems because they have the same amino acid type. Or alternatively, it makes it worse.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aboard it. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
So that's interesting. They never really mention it. But you'll notice that the male Quarians don't have the kind of scarf thing that Tali does to hide the little tubes at the back. I don't know if that's a cultural portion that's ever mentioned, but I feel like there's some kind of significance there.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
She has to
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
That'd be me.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about.
That's always nice.
Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Let's see what we can do. Gotta help Tali.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Get played.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human
I love
is
the
right.
Quarians.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Dun dun dun!
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright, so I need to talk to people around the ship, actually, before I go.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Not usually.
And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Shepard
spoke well to the enemy.
There's Calrigar.
Calrigar.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrus are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
That's actually totally accurate.
Political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related.
So
no
it's
offense
not about
intended.
Tali.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Oh hey, here's Vitor.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
We flew.
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
Correct.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Poor twitchy little guy.
This is on their heads.
I didn't...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. Glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
Bad idea.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
But it's not exactly a fleet of
We might need that
warships.
fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
That's also
Thanks
a fair
for the
point.
information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Yeah, so the Quarians invented the Geth. The Geth kicked them off of their homeworld. This took place like 400 years ago. That's why they live on ships. That's why they have no homeworld.
Can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
Dang right she can.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah not to be lauded.
Sounds like there's a butt there.
But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay, so of the 5 admirals, one is Tali's father, who we're going to go see if he's alive. One is her aunt, who had to recuse herself from the trial. One is a sociopath that wants to take back the Geth. One wants to declare war on the Geth and destroy them. And one wants to try making peace with the Geth. So this is just a cluster we need to deal with.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Yeah, I try.
Even during the hearing, Tali Zora's first thought.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kira Selai.
So, the Quarians are the only species I'm aware of that has words that don't translate into English through the galactic translators. Kila Salai, I believe, translates to by the homeworld that I wish to see one day.
I'm on it.
And Boshtet is their equivalent of a swear. I'm not sure which one, but it's something very insulting because Tali doesn't use it often. Alright. We got our gas weapons ready. How long does Tali's combat drone last? Duration, 18 seconds. Ooh, but the recharge time. Okay, so...
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
So it begins. Crap, we got Tali down. Alright, so that's the kind of thing we're getting ourselves into this time. Need to take as much cover as possible. Take our sweet time moving through this.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rails are ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Poor Tali. She doesn't deserve this. She's legitimately in trouble with her entire home right now. There's a high chance of her being exiled from the fleet forever.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Kayla.
Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
It's like a horror movie happened here. Like, Alien meets Terminator.
We can use this.
Oh hey, Geth shield strength.
Eyes up front.
Aha! Knew it. Come on, Tali, let's make a friend. Love how there's legitimately no judgment from Tali for me doing this.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. We're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
God. I think Legion is definitely one of the coolest things that Mass Effect 2 did over 1. Because in 1 we're told the Geth are smart, but we don't really see any reason to believe it, you know? Okay, Tali, make a friend. Tali. And down. Another one bites the dust. Look at this. This looks like a freaking biology lab from high school. What I want to know is why they need so many sinks if they can't take their suits off. It doesn't make sense. These are the questions that Mass Effect gives us. There's a dead Quarian. This must be where she sent the message from. At least we don't need to trace it along those lines. That would be awful. Let's see what we got.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Yeah, so if you can't tell, Tali's got a lot of hang-ups regarding that. There, you dummy!
Combat drone ready. Eat this.
There goes Tali. Well, that was excessive. Man, at least we get a crap ton of ammo back on this weapon whenever I use it, 'cause I bleed it. Look at that, I'm back up to 6 metagel.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave.
Hey, come here.
Damn
Poor
it.
Tali.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Garrus and Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Tali is upset. Pretty well on fundage, thankfully. Alright. That prime is going to be the biggest problem, I think. He's a big one.
Light him up.
Alright.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of
I can't
this.
say I blame her.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should
sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please,
God, I
don't
hope I have enough
destroy what my
Paragon
father
points for
was.
this.
Come on.
Because it'll
If we wait too long,
crush
they'll decide
Tali
we're
if she
already
gets
dead.
exiled,
None
or
of this
if I
will
ruin her
matter.
father's name. I believe that's supposed to be a live ship, where they grow most of their
We need to
food.
face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Alright, let's kick
Very
political
well.
butt.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Please have enough points.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Here we go.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrus wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial.
Garrus just sitting up there.
Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks, but I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
Tali Zora has been cleared of all charges, and her trust in Shepard ensures her loyalty on the mission. Political ramifications of Quarian war efforts against Geth are troubling. Likely to need Quarian forces against Reapers. Not risk additional instability.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I need more EZO to get the tech damage. Alright. Guess I'll go check on how everyone's doing and then I'll call it for the night.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Tali is good people. She really is. Alright, we've got all kinds of fun over here. We got Thane, Garrus, and Samara to check on.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drells slip into memory so easily.
It's not a problem. We'll talk again later.
Of course.
Alright, check on Garrus, and that'll be it for the
I can't believe
night.
the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility.
Damn it, Garrus.
More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah into Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Alright. That is 4 loyalty missions done today. That is Samara, Thane, Garrus, and Tali.
No messages for you, Commander.
Not bad. I'm gonna call it here for the night. I'll be back Tuesday with more of this. Probably going to tackle the next few loyalty missions. Don't know whose yet, but I'll think on it. And I will see you all later. Take care.